going to start the broadcast at the top of the hour. Meanwhile, here is a little clip during the pandemic scare and allowing us to finally get out of the house, drive around, get some mental break. Last year, I went to the Niagara Falls area, New York State side, and I just went to a little park. It's basically the northwesternmost corner of Western New York that you can see Toronto from. So, uh, Lewiston or Youngstown, New York. Here's a little video clip. Ontario Lake, Ontario here at Fort Niagara State Park. Pretty cool spot, man. Quiet. It's not that busy. Not everybody's out here running around amok. It's a little bit more remote than the other state parks. Seems. So it's like the westernmost part of New York State and Western New York, anyways. Just north of Niagara Falls. You wouldn't know that this little peaceful lake has a huge falls coming down into it. It's beautiful. Man, what a gorgeous day out. Strangely enough, this lake has been the site of a lot of flooding along the coastline. Apparently, whoever's managing the St. Lawrence River seems to not let as much water pass through to the Atlantic Ocean from Lake Ontario as they used to, causing flooding all along this part of town. So beautiful spot though. It's a beautiful spot. I imagine a lot of the Native Americans, the indigenous, came out here to enjoy this as well. Until the Euros came over, destroyed it all, took it away from them. Yep. That's what we was. But we're here now. Still a beautiful sight. I'm glad I'm here. Here I am. I'm here. All right. Let's get it started here. Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of GCSports Fantasy Games Recap. Yes, I got the mullet rocking right now. And I'm here, Buffalo, New York. Sean Patrick Green, also known as Fudge. your commissioner for many God Chaser sports and other Christian leagues that we've created over the years. Since 2000, we've established the God Chasers sports franchises, starting with football. So, for anybody who does not know that, that's what we've been doing. Anyways, this year, it's kind of weird because we're all coming out of this pandemic. We're all coming out of weird, the last 2 years, a weird transition of how sports is conducting the national anthem and adding a national anthem in addition. And I'm not going to get into this controversy. That's not my part of this whole thing. My whole part is creating leagues, bringing people together competitively, safely, and just entertaining. That's it. That's all this is all about. However, we have lost a few managers along the way over the last couple years because of this controversy of sports, wokeness, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. So, anyways, I'm just glad that we've been doing this. Actually, I didn't want to continue doing this for a while. At one point, I think in 2006, maybe 2007, I was getting overwhelmed, had a lot of things going on with work, and I didn't want to commission these leagues anymore. And I was telling people I'm not doing it anymore. Then I said, okay, well, I started them up again, and we did it 2007, 2008, and we've been back and really haven't stopped since then. So 2008 till now, we've really been ramping it up and rebuilding every league pretty much, doing something different. So anywho, this week it's September 28th, 2021, and I'm recapping our week. I mean, we've had my teams in particularly had very bad luck. I had either a number 3 or a number 4 seed for the baseball leagues, and neither one of them won. So I'm not advanced to any of these championships. Them's the breaks, as some of my friends say. No problem. It's great to see. So let's just get back into it. All right, we're going to start recapping baseball first because this is the week. This is the final week for most leagues, for fantasy sports, for God Chasers, anyways. And I want to get into it right now. So let's start with fantasy baseball. Bam. Here you go. Like I said, pretty much lost all my championships opportunities. So here we go. We got GCBL, American League, National League, Christian Baseball, the Classic, Fudge Ball, One Accord, Grand Slam, and then there's a Veterans League of U.S. veterans. So let's go to AL real quick. Championship is between Bishop Roberts and Golden Sombrero, a.k.a. Ozzy. Congratulations for you guys making it. Number 2 seed, number 4 seed. I was the number 3 seed, I believe. Oh, no, not in this league. I was number 7. I didn't even make it. And so the Golden Sombrero beat Yao, and Bishop beat Around the Horn. So number 1 and number 3 seeds were dropped, and they will be their consolation championship. And that's actually us, really. Consolations here. That was for the number 3 position. All laces against myself. There I am right there. Big Hulk. So I won a tiebreaker against Bomber. So there's my consolation prize for AL. Let's go to the NL. Here we go. Once again, this one is a league I did have 4th place that I lost. And I believe I lost to No Pepper, yes. So, No Pepper versus Vern Lemke, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And they have been head to head once before, 2017. So here's a championship opportunity for No Pepper. It's been since 2014 since they actually have been in the league, that they've been in the championship. And Lemke's been in the championship 2010, won it 2017, won it 2020 last year. Now he's a reigning champ. Going up against No Pepper, who has been in it 3 times and only won it once. But he's been staying competitive. Third place right there, as you can see. All right, so here we go. See what happens with that one. Baseball League. I'm in 8th place in this one. This one had 8 places. This was a huge league. Lemke was in this 2 years ago. And he jumped out because we had too many people. I understand. It is kind of saturated. 12 teams, 16 teams, I'm sorry. And Lemke was a champion several times before, as you can see. PG stayed in. The Lemke 2019, 2017, 2015, lost in 2016, 2008, 2007. So he jumped out after being in it 6 times, winning 3 out of the 6. But it's against the Vatican Cardinals, number 3 seed, against Limu Emu, 1st seed. And that has no repeating championships this year. So there you go. Congratulations. The playoff was, I got knocked off early. So did Cleveland Bluebirds, 2nd round by Emu. And then Vatican took out Chief and Turkey in the final rounds. So consolation goes between Alba and Bluebirds. Chief and myself, no hope. So I go up against the Shredder to see if I can be the worst, best of the worst. All right, let's go back to the classic God Chasers Baseball League Classic. This is basically an old rival that we try to reinvigorate. Just basically a new set of teams with some older players from the past. So Bishop Roberts, he enters his 5th championship in this league, 5 in a row. And the Rangers, because I outdid them, I took out the Rangers in our division by a half a game. Yes. Sorry, buddy. Rangers are not in it. But it is between Lemke and Roberts. And look right now, within, Tuesday, Lemke is doing very well so far. But you never know. Any given baseball. That doesn't even make sense. So anyways, here we go. We got Fudge Ball. This is another league that I made the top 4, and I was actually 3rd, and I lost. So here's the playoff bracket. Rocks Brigade defeated Yao. 3rd day defeated me. And so Rocks right now is on top Tuesday. And it looks like a true 1 and 2. And Rocks Brigade is a reigning champ. So 3rd day, this is their 5th championship title attempt, and won 3 of them so far. So this is a good matchup. 2 of the previous reigning champs now head to head for this championship. So looking forward to that one. That's a good one. One Accord Grand Slam. Now we had a newbie, Nationwide Eagles jumped in, took over a team, and he and I were in the same division, and he edged me in that number 1 spot for our division. I'll show you by tiebreaker. I should have won that division. But see how badly I lost compared to how badly he lost the week before. Oh no, that's not the week before. So look at that. We tied the division, but we didn't make it. Going Yard is the Music Man is the one who advances with none other than Lemke. I'm sorry. Let's go back to Grand Slam real quick. There it is. Going Yard, Vern Lemke, of course, and then he's 7-0 right now against Going Yard. So that's a championship to watch. And my division rival and I, we go head to head to even the score to see who actually is the division champ. So, if anything, that's one fun part of it. So I lost every one of my games though last week, which is crazy. And if anybody's interested, I'll just show how the veterans are doing. A guy named Brian is superb against the Hurricanes, who is was in the top 4 last week. So last year. So I was 3rd place again in this league, and I lost. Playoffs. There you go. Hurricanes took me out 6-2. Oh well. Brian and Hurricanes. All right, so baseball, that's God Chasers baseball. Let's go to the football leagues. Yeah, this is where it's at for me, because this is what my heart is, man. Not that I don't like baseball, but I love football. So here we go with football leagues. We got 8 leagues. 6 of them are under the God Chasers kind of umbrella, or the Christian fantasy sports, if you will. So the rookie league, okay, now I'm not a rookie, of course, but I still run this. No Snickers for you. All right. So here's all the expansion franchises right here, managers. Al's Disciples, Jim's Terrific Team, Cheerios, Old School A, and Aspire. So these are the franchises that have either taken over old teams or have joined in as new teams. And right now, the top is Al's Disciples, number 1. Al, I think he was actually in a football league years before, but he was mostly in baseball and basketball. So Al is on top right now of my division, and I am at the very bottom of my division, and just short of the worst of the whole. So, so there's what's happening. Week 3. There's your results. You can feel free to look at that later. And then the God Chasers Football League veterans. Here we go with this recap. I lost to Vern, of course. You know, Vern, I don't know what to tell you, man. You do so well. What can I say? Hey, if any of you want to chime in too, you can chime in. I'm going to put I'm going to see if I can add people to this somehow. Let's see. I'm going to invite somebody. Copy this to the clipboard. All right. So in case somebody wants to interact, here's a. Give me 1 second here. I'll put it in a banner. Create a banner. Bam. Bang. Join in live. Here you go. So you type this into your phone, and there it is. You type that into your phone right now. You try to log in, and if I see you on my little monitor screen here, I'll bring you up. We could talk about anything you want to talk about. Anything sports and Jesus particularly, but if you want to talk about something else, go for it. Go ahead. All right, so here we go. Vern Lemke is 2-1 in our division. Let's look at the all-times real quick. Defending champ is Terrible Titans. 3 times, 2-time champ in the last 2 times. Once against Vern, once against Bombers, who no longer is with us. The new Bombers is taken over by the Knights, I believe. So we got expansions, Gridiron, EL's expert team, and that's it. Those are the two expansion teams. So we created a new division out of it. All right. So here we are, God Chasers Football League Veterans Division. Bannerman, blah, 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 blah. Okay. He's in my division. He won against Isaiah. All right. So my points are competitive, but still could be better. So, all right. So here we go. Let's see if we can find what's going. This one is the main league, the third one on the list. The God Chasers Football League is the longest standing league in the franchise. And look, no Snickers for me. So, Ozzy, a.k.a. Bannerman, defeated me decidingly. What can I do? We switched the divisions around for some people. If anybody doesn't know why, I kind of made it geographical. We added the Ottawa Rough Riders, who are also in Canada with Yao. So we just put God Family Packers in there with that division. So here's the standings. Bannerman is the only undefeated team. Wyoming Wind lost to God Family Packers, which was pretty interesting matchup. Low scoring, though. Finns fan beat my division rival. Thank you. Even though I beat the Finns fan last week. Let me just make sure I got that right. Yes. So that's good. That's a good. You can beat my division rival anytime you want. That's Daleen. Right here, numbers. 1330. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Hope you guys can hear me. So, anyways, here we go. We got a fantastic start. Yao is the only team with no wins. So that doesn't mean it's not going to change because that is a competitive manager as well. All right, so Bannerman is undefeated, only undefeated team in this league right now. All right, let's go to the Christian League. This is real simple. 2021. And I lost again, another division rival. Look at that narrow. All right, so Ozzy, another Bannerman nickname 3, also defeated me in this league. Not good. I can't have division rivals in different leagues defeat me like this. It's not good. Division rival, the champion from last year, actually, two-time champion, Redeemed for Life, lost to division rival Axe 29, who's Bobby Brevard, I believe. Bobby. Amazing Grace, who's Chalmers. Chalmers is a very competitive guy. Has risen back to after 2 solid losses against the division. But division rival Jesus is coming. Phil is a franchise expansion team against a longtime division champ for the West, blue and gold, Steve. And then Joe over here, Jesus the Jesuit, is trying so hard to get back to his old ways. If you look at the Jesuit, look at him. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. 5 years in a row in the championship, winning 3 out of the 5. As you can see, he hasn't even been in the top 3 since. I'm not saying much myself with only out of the last 6 years. I only got 2 top 3, top 5. The rest of them I've been in bad shape. And it doesn't look any better for me this year if I keep this up. But, actually, I'm doing all right so far. So we'll see what happens. All right, who's happening next week? I got Phil. So let's see how Phil's gonna go. Still got to set my team. All right, and now we got the Christian World League. Let's check this out. Now, a lot of you who don't understand what's been going on, look, no Snickers for you. Another rival team, Cincinnati Raiders, also known as Steve, a different Steve from the previous league. And here we go. Not doing too good in my division. And we have 14 teams. We got a lot of high scoring opportunities, but I'm not scoring too high right now. So, Germano right here, Array Roboto Gaz, I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. Has had lots of luck in this league over the years, but started off a little slow this time around. So we'll see what happens. But not too good for me, standing wise. At 8th place with 6 playoff spots in this one. Every other league has different amounts, but this is helps to keep it competitive. So here we go with that. See what happens. All right. It's good matchups, good scoring. Who's the highest this league? Looks like Germano highest in this league this week. And of course, we have Fudge Ball. And most of the league can, some old God Chasers. Of course, I lost this one. No Snickers for you. I lost this one to Chalmers, Joyful Noise. And I'm in the bottom of my division. So with that win, tied Water over Water Walker, keeps him in the run. Not that I am not in the run, but I am not performing well with 57 points. Blue Shirt's not doing too much better, but I think he is an active team. So we might have somebody who's interested jump on and take over. All right, and the Buffalo League, which is just a regional group of people. I got Snickers. I didn't do too well last year in this league, but at 1 and 2, I'm 5th, so you can see it's a pretty high scoring league. So, it is what it is. I had Josh Allen, I think, so I scored pretty well, second highest in the league. Thank you for that. All right, Josh Allen is the man right now. I'm in Buffalo, New York, so of course I am a Bills fan. Expect me to be a little bit more supportive of my Buffalo Bills. As far as baseball goes, I don't have any loyalties. We have a AAA team here called the Buffalo Bisons. They are a farm team for the Toronto Blue Jays. I still have no loyalty towards the Blue Jays, but I am loyal towards my Bisons. And I'm always happy, bittersweet, when one of our team members moves up to the majors. So no big deal. Before that, brief history, the Buffalo Bisons were the farm team for the New York Mets. Before that, they were for the Cleveland Indians. So anybody's curious as to what that's all about. All right, so let me get back to football, but we're going to get to another set of division leagues here. I got under God Chaser Sports. Let's go for it. You can always email me if you want. I got, let me just kind of recap real quick. Here's I'll go to this football in a second. Make sure you follow us, whatever. We have a WordPress, which is our main page, which I got it scrolling on the bottom there. Okay. We got a Facebook page where you could, join in, watch, see what's going on, see what's happening. I think my live might even be streaming on this. Let's just check it out for quality assurance. We don't want to implode. All right, so it's not on there yet. Should be on there. All right. God Chasers Sports Group. There's that. You can check that out. You know what? I think I did that in reverse. I did. Okay. That's the group. This is the group, which I'm not streaming on right now. And then that's the page that you can follow us on. Check us out. All right. And we also got a Twitter page. You want to go to Twitter /GCSports 2000. Follow us on Twitter. We're streaming on that right now. Matter of fact, I think it's going to show because we haven't streamed on Twitter ever before, but now we are. So there it is. See? And I don't want to implode the computer by playing that right now. So there you go. And we also have a YouTube page, which you just got to go search for Facebook. Go to YouTube and search God Chaser Sports. You can't miss that little logo right there. You can't miss this logo. Go back, see this little logo right here. You can't miss it. That's the God Chaser Sports logo forever. 2004, I think, is when I used that. All right, so, but right now, if you want to go live with us, come on, join the team, join me on a live conversation about God Chaser Sports anytime while this link is up. After today, I don't know if this link will work though. So here we go with the God Chaser Sports, like brand new this year. 8 teams that I'm using. 5 of them are God Chasers commissioned leagues. Why did I do all that? Because football is so popular and more people want to get in on it. And we just can't accommodate all the people that in our history want to be involved. So we started 5 new leagues and they were all open leagues. So, excuse me, I got hiccups. If you guys can't hear me, let me know. There's chats. Hey, Snickers. See if I got a private chat messages at all. Nothing. You know you can private chat me anytime. But join me. Just join me. All right. So I'm ready for it if you want to private chat me. So I did win that was a good win. God Chasers Alpha. And I'm using the email address godchasersports2 of moving it from the DI Media 2 at Gmail or DI Media sign on, whatever you want to call it. This is just strictly God Chasers. And my win helped me get out of the basement. I was in last place last week, and I took down the number 1 seed. So week 3, we're doing well. Very good. Let's talk football. Anybody want to join in? Okay, so I won 3 out of 8. 3 of them are God Chasers, so I'm happy about that. Create a league, you got to win it. I lost this one. It was pretty bad, but not super bad. But it does put me in the basement in this league. Now I'm in 10th place. I got to go uphill. It's terrible. Go. Before we go to Delta, let's go to Charlie. So that was Bravo. I won. I'm going to get some Snickers. Yay, Snickers. All right. So, God Chasers Charlie League. Look at that. Not too bad. I mean, I'm not bragging on it too much. Legendary score pretty low. But
It was a good win, at least. Keeps me up there in the top 4. Very nice. I like to see that. Trinity Shamrock right now is got the commanding lead. All right, now Delta. I am undefeated, and I get Snickers. Ready? Come on. It's running slow. I got all the windows open. Oh, it's right. I already opened it up. So I got. Oh, look at that though. I'm only 4 points total behind Jarvis, who narrowly won against Ronald's Primo team. So 8-team league. It's going to be an um, interesting situation in the next couple of years. The bottom 2 are inactive, so we'll see. We're going to recruit every year. So Echo, God Chasers, Echo Division. Here we go. Lost. Wah, wah, wah. I should have like some sound effects. You know what? I might be doing that. I might be adding a little sound effects. Make it more exciting. Make it more Twitch friendly. That kind of thing. So we'll see what happens. So here we go. We got a loss. Puts me behind everybody. Playoffs are the top 4, so you can't sleep on this division at all. All right. Now these are 3 teams. There are 3 leagues that I joined from open leagues. Cram Champions took me out. Kept them 3-0. Valley Vikings also beat me, so those are my 2 losses. And I think I won last week to no. First week I won against somebody. Can't remember. Not important. So that's where we're at. Valley Vikings right now with Cram Champions as league runners. And we have at least everybody's had one move on that league. Holy Ghost Soldiers League. Here we go. No stickers for you. Ouch. I like that. So that was a pretty close one. We're going to dive into that one a little bit because, it has a lot of high scoring players in it. Sam Darnold was my quarterback versus Ryan Tannehill. Pretty closely matched up. Defenses they had to play against, in my opinion. This is where I fell right here. I did not set A.J. Brown for Tennessee, swap him out for either Tyler Boyd or who else could have given me some points. I mean, even what I needed at least 11 points. I would have got it at least with that guy. Pretty close. Could have been tied. If I had Ty Boyd, I would have tied that game. And Henneke against Buffalo did pretty well, I thought. Rushing touchdown, 2 touchdown passes. It's a pretty good performance. I think it was a little late, second quarter. But my Bills took them to town. So, whatever. Sutton would have not given me any love. Kirk would have been a good choice too, and I would have won that game. So, but woulda, coulda, shoulda does not count in fantasy sports. All right, let's go back to the other division. Last one in this sign on, my ID, God Chaser Sports ID. Last place. Boo. No love. Snickers doesn't even want to say anything. We have 2-1 in my division. All my rivals. 8-team league. No love for me. What can you do? Can't do nothing. Hands are tied, bro. All right. So under the God Chaser Sports sign on, I do have some hockey leagues that are open. Okay, so if you're interested, 3 hours from now, we have 6 teams right now signed in for the God Chasers Alpha Hockey. So you can join. You got a couple. We got to go into Yahoo Sports. You got 3 hours to do it from now. God Chaser Sports. Go to the hockey and go look for um, God Chasers Alpha. It's coming up. So we're doing good. I invited 84 people. Come on. Out of 84, I should have more than 6. It's kind of Monica signed up twice. See how that's going to work out. And if Monica does, hey, she wants to sign up twice, let her sign up twice. There's another league that somebody signed up twice as well. So it is what it is. All right. I also got a hockey league for Buffalo Sabres fans that I'm in. So I joined that one. Iron Sharpens Iron League. I joined it. And right now there's it's a good amount. 12. So that's going to be a good league. 10 days for that draft. Ewoks on Ice, and then there's another Christian Hockey League. Here you go. I joined somebody else's, and there it is. Looks good. Sons of Thunder. I played Polish Duke a couple times in different leagues, so looks good. We're excited about this one. Now, one more. Jesus in the Crease. There's only 3 teams right now. We'll see how this works out. It's not my league, so I don't know much about it. But I'm assuming Tom's Toothless. Toothless Tom is your manager for that one. So there are some other hockey leagues to join if you're interested. And I had a God Chasers Bravo team that we only have 4 teams in it. I guess hockey fans are just atheists or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I also have basketball leagues that I started under the God Chaser Sports franchise. Got 9 teams right now for Alpha. Going to draft them in October 3rd. That's coming up Sunday. So, you're interested, go to basketball and search for God Chasers, Alpha or Bravo, or both. So that's what it's looking like right now. All right. Last but not least, football that I joined, not my league, but it's called Track Stars, it's like a Christian hip hop website, Track Stars. And this is my second year competing with them, and I lost. That's all you need to know. I'm in 13th out of 20th place. Yeah, it's a little crowded out there, but anywho, so that's what it is right now. If you're interested in being a part of fantasy sports for God Chasers franchise, feel free to log on to that website you're seeing on the bottom. Just God Chaser Sports 2000.wordpress.com. You can see all the links for all the groups, the pages, the Twitters, and all that stuff. You can watch this on the Facebook page, the Twitter page, or the YouTube page, which we're live on at this moment. So I intend to do this every Tuesday at 3, going live every Tuesday at 3 to recap football, Monday night scores, and then baseball is going to be done next week, and then hockey drafts this weekend, actually, some of them. Some basketball drafts this weekend. But then that will come up in October. I think 19th is when the season starts. So the 12th, I think, is what we're doing the following weekend. So, yeah, we got a lot of activity that happens and in this realm of the God Chaser Sports all year long. Meanwhile, I'm a father of an autistic child who's 19 now, who's been sick the last couple weeks. So that threw a monkey wrench in some of my plans. Plus, I'm also a college student at the University at Buffalo. UB Bulls, there you go. Anybody who's a Washington football team fan has one of our alumni on the team, undrafted, and he was signed, Jarrett Patterson. Now, I mean, Jarrett Patterson is stacked under a phenomenal group of running backs with Washington. Antonio Gibson was great. I mean, we have a great, good defense here in Buffalo, but Antonio Gibson is a great running back. And McKissick is not too much. He's really good, kind of like a slot receiving running back as well. Between the two of them, Jarrett Patterson is going to learn quite a bit. They both bring a lot of experience from around the league over the last couple years. So Jarrett Patterson is going to be somebody to look forward to in the future. So maybe I gave you guys a tip that you shouldn't deserve just yet for future reference, maybe next year. Who knows? So, anyways, God Chaser Sports. That's pretty much it for the football, the baseball, and the original league sign on for hockey. I think I showed this already. Yeah. The third is this Sunday, and then the fourth is Monday, which that's when we're drafting fantasy hockey for next week, Sunday, Monday. And if anybody wants to do a live draft, you want to do a draft podcast with me, we could do that here. I'll do it here. We'll host it. You guys call in. We can do a live draft together if you want. So 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you are interested in doing something like this, feel free to do it. Chat with me. I put that down as a sign. Can I add that? No. Comments. Comments are turned. Okay. Doesn't look like it's on. All right. So you had your chance to join in on this talk, but that's the hockey leagues. Once again, we got 7. Did we add another person? Yes, I think we did. So we got another person joined today, Bobby B. Welcome to the club. Yao, Dan, Jeffrey, Resurrection, all competitive people. That's what I like to see. I like seeing competitive people come into the leagues and show me who's boss. That's going to be fun. God Chasers and Jesus Freaks. So, not to confuse everybody, but we have a God Chasers and we have a God Chasers and Jesus Freaks, 1 and 2 for both. God Chasers Alpha, God Chasers Bravo, and then a God Chasers and Jesus Freaks. So we got a lot of options for you to join in and show me who's boss. That's pretty much it, guys. That's all I got. Lemke just joined in today from an invite. Brian thinks he's going to be slick and have 2 teams. I mean, hey, why not, right? See what happens. So we'll monitor that. So just stay tuned. And then also for basketball, here it is. These are all pretty much closed, except for maybe this one. Let's see. We got a couple teams either joined or left. Let's see what's going on here. If you left, I'm calling you out. September 12th. Nope. All right, so we can use one more person in Gospel of B-Ball. So come on in if you can. That drafting is in 10 days, so that's not till Friday the 8th. So we got a couple different leagues drafting different times. Friday the 8th. So it's gonna be a stacked drafting week next week. So let's do that. Let's do this. I'm gonna do Saturday or Sunday night at 7, and then possibly Friday night at 7. I don't know. We'll see. Because usually I'm busy Friday nights. So maybe Saturday night at 7. I will let you guys know if I'm going to do that drafting. I got a crossover league. Look at that. That's going to be a good league right there. Judging by the competition over the years, this is going to be a great league. And I do look forward to seeing this one come to fruition. Yeah, that's going to be a good league. So the God Chasers crossover league. That's going to be fun. That was an invite only. So I got a veterans basketball. 13 teams out of 20. All right. So I think this concludes the God Chaser Sports version of my vlog. Sean Patrick Green, also known as Fudge, in many circles, matter of fact, not just this circle. Tune in next week. I think we're going to do it Sunday night at 7 p.m. And I'll do another 3 o'clock Tuesday, both Eastern Standard Time. So 7 p.m. Sunday, 3 p.m. Tuesday, and then possibly the following Friday. We'll see. The 8th. We'll see. I got a lot of stuff that goes on. So, maybe we'll do the Saturday morning or something on the 9th. That might be a fun time to get together. Everybody's just kind of waking up. And we'll have a StreamYard link right there for you the next time you come chime in to be a part of this conversation. So, once again, my name is Sean Patrick Green, aka Fudge. Thank you for being a part of the greatest, I think, group of, competitors in the Christian world of fantasy sports. So we might make something bigger out of this in the future, but man, 20 years later, this is what we're doing. Just keeping it simple, keeping it fun, keeping it competitive, and just checking all the people that don't want to participate. So, all right, Sean Patrick Green signing out. We'll talk to you guys another time. Thanks again.